Good morning, you beautiful people. So just finished with the uploading of the pig food at Spar. Let's have a look quickly at what we've got. So pigs are quite versatile. Every week they get a little bit of a different diet and they perform okay with it. So this week we see there's a lot of pumpkins and some grapes, eggplants, strange fruit that we haven't recently had, and then kitchen slops. That's nice. As you can see on the time lapse, the bucket system rained out, it didn't work, and the reason for that is the kitchens are designed to have a bin standing in the kitchen. So for us, a bucket system would have been much more cleaner. You wouldn't have had spillage like this. It's also less dangerous to load, and less backbreaking. That big tub there is quite dangerous to load. With the height difference, it comes down with quite a bit of a slide, and but the kitchens simply aren't designed for the buckets. The buckets are just too space consuming, so they put a bin like that. They've got cleaner ones that we bought for them, those yellow ones there. They stay there, and then the dirty ones goes to the farm and back. We wash them every time, quite clean, but we don't exchange them for the brand new bins that we bought in, the yellow ones over there. Then we just tie it up and we go to the other areas. So I think we finally managed to get the last of these pavers up. Vitalis. And then you can also give him his share of the food. So every week we have one guy from the streets help us at Spar. Now normally, as soon as we left Spar, the guys made a packet for him of food that, you know, looks good. The guy has also changed. You don't know which one will show up, but between them they have sort of a arrangement, because we only took one. We had a time when the street kids and the street people would flood us, and so we chased them all the way. Said we only need one. So between them they've got an arrangement which one will help us for this week. So this week it's this guy, and then my guys put up a package which they feel is fair, of food that they feel is fair for him. A little bit of a market going on there, people selling their goods. This is the northernmost part of the town. There's Toyota over there, car place over there, tire place over there, and we also collect pig food from the shop, garage shop over there. That's why we have a chance to, little by little, pick up the pavers every week. Alright, shop, lekker, have a nice day. Okay, let's go. So one of the reasons why I'm so hesitant to add more cattle is because if you look at the grass like this on a nice peaceful day, then it looks like really dense, really high grass. But once you tilt the camera down, then you start seeing open spots. Now granted, this is a little bit more open than most of the farm, but still you get the idea that when you look at grassland horizontally, it doesn't look the same as what it looks like vertically. But anyway, that's not the point of this clip. Wanted to show you, many people said that those gardens need more mulch, and so we've been gathering mulch this afternoon. Ims, you can load, eh? Just wanted to show the people how much we did gather. And so I was just on the phone when we stopped, so I told them I just indicated to them to wait quickly before we load. But I wanted to show you, these are Bankrupt Bush. There's two reasons why we use them for mulch. Is they are not very tasty for the animals, but because of that, they're also not very tasty for the termites. And they're definitely not very tasty for humans. So Bankrupt Bush might just be the thing that we turn into wealth in the township. It's a very interesting thing, our weed system in Namibia. We have different weeds popping up in different ways. So a year ago we had that whole ground cover weed, and then we had the John Deere bush popping up, and now we have the Bankrupt Bush taking over. The Bankrupt Bush mixed with this one. This one will have to, I can't remember the name, but it's also not very palatable. I grew up with the idea that it's poisonous. It makes a little fluffy thing that, and you can see the milk popping out there. I grew up with a version of that we believed is poisonous. It wasn't exactly this one, but it was a weed that was very similar family on the eastern side of Pretoria. So those are our two main weeds at the moment popping up in the bush, being these two. And so we're gonna try our very best to turn our problem, and I say that in brackets because it's not really a problem. At this moment I'm just glad things grow. Whenever things grow, we love them and we use them, but we're gonna turn our problem into profit in the township by using it as mulch in Imsa's garden and using it as mulch in Manette's garden. We're at a Tameco permaculture project. Imsa's house, as people know it. Really I think it will produce quite a bit of food. So if we bring compost here and we bring leaves, will you throw it away or?
No, I'll keep them, because those ones, they are so still compost, And the thing that I'm shorting just now, water,
Let's have a walk, and maybe you can show us what we have here. I see here you've got a mango and a lemon, if I'm correct. And tell me, why are they planted so close together?
It's for them to get water. When that one gets satisfied with water, it will bring to this one.
Okay, so they share the water basically.
Water,
Okay, and then here in the back I see you have some.
Especially them also, when I put water there, then the other one.
Maybe we can plant some vegetables between them or something like that.
Even like spinach, I plant already spinach.
Oh, is it? You planted spinach already, so you're just waiting for it to come out?
Just waiting for them to come out, maybe after in a week.
Okay, and then over here you have a moringa tree, but I see the cold is coming. So we need to protect it maybe somehow. The cold is getting it. But even if it dies back, it will most likely grow back again. What is this over here?
This one is also a lemon worm.
A lemon, okay. Okay. Lemon is orange.
Orange,
Orange in English. And the swing has given way to Imsa's compost heap. I actually haven't dug in it yet. Nice and wet. Hey, no way. Ims, did you put the worms in here? How did they get here?
Yeah, I put the worms here.
How cool is that? Okay, so he's got earthworms in his heap. So it's a cold compost heap. The kids are here to help unload the mulch. Figs are looking so incredibly fantastic. I am so incredibly proud of him. He's accomplishing more than I am currently. I think it's because of these walls, and obviously he's got green fingers as well. Mulberry is doing fantastically. The two marulas are doing fantastically. I said we've been warned that they will come with the roots and lift up the house here. So I said to him, okay, let's plant a tree next to them that we're going to keep, and then 5 years from now, as soon as we see any problems with the roots, we simply chop them off and use them as mulch. So they will become sacrificial trees. These two marulas, we'll plant something with a little bit less intrusive roots. It is about 4 or 5 meters from the house, but still, you don't want anything like that. Okay, let's do the first garden. There is a first African smile. There is a citrus there growing there. This is radish, Chinese radish. Mulberry stealing the show. Corn, late planted corn. I think it's the second harvest of corn for this year, so that is incredibly awesome. Figs, these figs are doing very well. Corn, and then mint down here. Mango. Mango, this is a new pot.
Can you use one? I'm still after.
Oh, I see. Nice. Yeah, we got a whole bucket full of green peppers this morning from our garden as well, so that's freaking awesome.
I hope I'll eat the papaya soon.
Yeah, I think the papayas will be ready. Do you know you can eat them green? You take them off like that, take the skin off, and then you cook them like you cook the pumpkins. Yeah, exactly. Try it and tell me tomorrow what you think. I tried it. It's really nice. Corn is doing well. As you can see, the termites have let down a little bit on the mulch. They're not as fast anymore. Tomato a little bit sick, still happy. Potato.
Xinjiang, or what do you call this?
What is? Oh no, I broke something. What's that?
Ginger.
Ginger.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a piece of ginger sticking out there off the ground. Awesome. Ginger. Potatoes, citrus, prickly pears. Your prickly pears doesn't make fruit yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No,
it's interesting how it's just above the wall. It's making a white thing there, eh?
Now what? That white thing now.
I don't know. But it's definitely indication of what's happening above the wall here. You see there and there, just above the wall.
But, if I cut some and plant it to the neighbors, that one, is it fine?
You can do that. Try to cut, if you want to cut it, then cut the ones that's touching the leaves. Okay. So one day when the cochineal's coming, this disease this one gets, then you can get everywhere and you can scrub it and spray it. Cochineal likes to grow where the leaves are touching one another. But otherwise just leave it for another year or two until it grows. You can also, the other thing that you can do is Google how to eat these things.
What's his name?
Prickly pear, the leaves. The leaves of a prickly pear. In South America they eat them quite a bit. It's very good.
Very good.
Yeah, try that. That is sweet potatoes. A little bit sickly tomatoes. More radish. Corn. Sorghum, or is it mango? Sorghum.
Yeah, sorghum.
Same sorghum as I'm planting.
Yeah, but the birds they are like morning time, in around 5 o'clock. They are all over here.
The birds.
Yeah.
Birds are liking your place.
Yeah.
But it's good. And then beans everywhere. That is super cool. And Ims, do you pay them or how do you pay them?
That's how when they see me, then they run,
They run and they come for work. Nice. So I was wondering why the kids are so eager to work with Ims. That is the reason. There's a Lucina, volunteer Lucina popping up there. No man, it looks very good. Looks very, very good. I'm very proud of you. It looks fantastic.
I'll make it bigger.
Yeah. His neighbor gave him a spot there in the back as well, where we can do something. We should maybe plan maybe a couple of African smiles there.
There behind?
Yeah, I think so.
I need some trees, but I'll just give a papaya.
Papayas.
Papaya and mango.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we have.
But I can buy you papaya and mango. We have papayas at Manette. I'm just gonna I'll pay her for raising them.
Okay.
Mango?
Mango and papaya and guava.
And guava.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Okay. And then here he's saying now with the road construction, because of the wall there, the water comes and creates a dam here. So we're thinking of digging something here and then planting along the property line like that, so that we have shade for the shop and that whoever pass by here can see green. Right,
I want you to show me here this pump here. Now, like how can I connect?
Okay, I'll come and look at that quickly. So a while ago Brenda bought this pump for Ims. Ims didn't have a chance to install it yet, so I'm gonna send my other Ims to come and help him. I explained to him how the connection should work, and then I'll send my other Ims to come and help him. Brenda, thank you so much for this. I think this is going to be fantastic. He's got taps at the moment that doesn't work because they're too high. So this will definitely add water into his whole house and everything where we're working. Help that. Say hello.
It's yellow. They are waiting for the
This is the whole team checking out our pump works. Okay, peoples, that's gonna be the end of my story. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.